guys, I am filming this from the future. Okay, yeah. I forgot a Wendy Darling Wednesday and realized after I went to edit and go through all my clips that I either forgot to film it or I deleted it. I don't remember or know where it's at, if it happened. I don't know. Anyway, so I am refilming. So this is me from the future. So on this Wendy Darling Wednesday, I'm going to talk all about Wendy Darling's wands. I'm going to talk about my business, which is Wendy Darling's Wands. And right now it's pretty much Wendy Darling's jewelry because I've only made one wand. I'm in the process of making my second wand and they are custom. There is something in my eye. You must forgive me. Probably makeup. Could be dog hair. Possibly nature. Anyway. Yeah, so I've been really focusing on learning how to wire wrap jewels, wire wrap pieces, make earrings, just hone my craft a little. I know in one of the first videos when I started, there was pictures of me wrapping a certain stone. It was horrible, but you got to start somewhere. And I posted it because I wanted that. I wanted to be able to look back and be like, yeah, that's where I started. Here's where I'm at now. And I've already vastly improved since then. You guys have seen this before in previous videos, but I wanted to start with the actual wand. Basically what I do is I make wands, and I make either wands that can be used for you know, ritual magic, or just for looks, for show, for cosplay, for whatever you want to use it for, I'll make it. And they typically, you pick a stone, you pick a wood. You can either have no stone. It's very customizable. You can have wire wrapping, no wire wrapping. This particular one I had creative control over, and so this is the result. And I wire wrapped a quartz point wand. This is an oak wand, and it's about 6 inches long. It's complete, and I will be shipping it out to her sometime next week, I believe. And yeah, so I hope that this has everything that she wants in it. I know that she's very pleased with it, and so am I. So this is an example of something that I will make in my shop. I also want to have ritual candles. I want to have mojo bags. I want to have all kinds of things that are available. I want to have wire wrapped pendants. This is an example of a pendant that I wrapped. My friend Annie gave this labradorite to me, and I got this antique copper wire and wrapped it. So I love this even more now that I can wear it, and I just think it is a gorgeous piece, and it even has its own flaws, and it's a learning process, but it is something that means a lot to me, especially since it came from Annie. And it means a lot to me because it's one of the first pieces that I was able to successfully wrap and actually like after I wrapped it. So I'm going to show it up close on camera. This is my labradorite, and this is the weave that I chose, which is like a spike weave. And the bail has, where I say has character, but it has some issues, and you know, it is what it is. This is the other side, which I really love. It kind of reminds me of water. It reminds me of, it kind of reminds me of my hometown, actually. Not because the water looks like that. It did over Memorial Day weekend though, but not because the water looked like that or anything, but because just the water and the ocean and the waves and the way that just, you know, goes across the back, and the fact that it came from Annie, who lives in Galveston still, and yeah, it just reminds me of home. So this piece is very special to me and near and dear to my heart, so I'm very happy that I am able to wear it. I have made a couple of other ones, and they are for sale in my Etsy shop. They are actually live in my Etsy shop. I have items in my Etsy shop. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But one of the first items that I made besides my Labradorite is this item right here, which is a pink titanium quartz. And it is just wrapped with a silver plated copper core wire. And it is, like I said, in my Etsy shop. Everything will be linked below. Please go check out my shop. Go buy my things. I need to recoup from buying Manny MUA's palette. But anyway, that's for a future video. So, one of the next things that I made was this Byzantine chainmail ring. This is pretty much an exact copy of, well, not an exact because hers is like perfect. Mine has some flaws. This is the exact ring that Yvonne Williams did in her video. The only difference is she used a green aventurine. I was going to use an aventurine, and then I was like, I'm going to use something different so I'm not so matchy-matchy, because she has amazing tutorials, and that is pretty much who I learned from. Her and Oksana Crafts. I will link their channels right there. And go check them both out. They are amazing teachers. They really are. But she made one like this, and she put a green aventurine in it. And this is an azurite, whatever. It reminds me of like a little earth. But it is also available in my Etsy shop. It's like an 8.5, 9. I'm not sure. I don't have a ring manual. I kind of guessed on that one. So that is my separate piece, but second wire wrapping piece. Then I made, my sister picked out a quartz when we were going through the quartz in Texas when we found a ton of it. That was the first one that I wrapped, and it was horrible. Now this is the same quartz, but I have wire wrapped it, and I added an amethyst bead on the front. And this is the back. Side and back to the front again. I added an amethyst bead. Something just kept telling me that I needed to put an amethyst on this pendant. And I kept wanting to put it like in that little divot in the front right here where it kind of goes down. Like a little, little divot right there. I wanted to put it there. And it just wasn't working. It just was not going in place. It just wasn't staying where I wanted it. And so I was almost about to give up, and then it became crystal clear and told me where to put it, basically. So loving that witchy intuition that I felt that I needed to put a amethyst on here because it helps with many of the ailments that my sister has, and I was not aware of that. I was aware of some of the properties of amethyst, but I was not aware that it had so many of the things that would help her. So that is for my sister. This one is not for sale, obviously, and this one is going in the mail when I finish wrapping one for my father as well. Then last night I wrapped this one. This one is a pre-drilled pendant. So is, let's see, is this one pre-drilled? Yes, this one's pre-drilled as well. And so I did this little guy last night. It is just a little pendant, and it has like a little, like almost like a horseshoe. It's pre-drilled, so it has almost like a little horseshoe closure around the top of it. And then I just have a simple wire wrap. That's the back. And then that's the front with a little coiled spiral on it. And yeah, so that is in my shop as well. So those are all the pendants and, well, the two pendants and a ring. Ooh, there's a kitty. Oh goodness. Come here, Mama. Come here. My old lady. Luna, you don't have to lick my hand. Stop. She's gonna get mad at you. Luna, know when to say when, baby. Hi, sweetie. Hello, old lady. I love that she's becoming a cat. After 5 months, she comes and goes as she pleases inside the house. she didn't leave the laundry room for like 4.5, 5 months, but we've been here 6 months. Anyway, so I have all of these sitting on my little birdcage earring holder because it's just easier and I know where they're at. They're not going to get lost. And this is the side I didn't really have anything on. So I'm going to get close up to you. I made these little witch hat earrings with amethyst beads. And then I made other variations. So this one has hematite, azurite, and green aventurine. And then I made these Celtic knot links with jet and fire opal Swarovski crystals. And then below that one, I made another Celtic one with blue goldstone. And then last night, I made these guys right here with little crystal bicones and glass seed beads. They are really sparkly in person. So I've got, what, 2, 4, 6, 7 pairs of earrings and some pendants in my shop. So that is what's going on right now. I plan on having more earrings. I plan on having more necklaces, pendants. I plan on making a lot more wands. And yeah, so Wendy Darling's wands kind of came out of the Harry Potter one that I made, and I'll link that right up there. And I think I touched on this briefly in another Wendy Darling Wednesday, but I really wanted to just put it all in one video. And basically I made that. Someone wanted to buy them and put them in their shop, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's just too much work, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward quite a few years, I made the Priapic wand, and then I made another one of the Harry Potter inspired wands, which I'll link that video right there, and I will link the other one right there as well. But it just kind of spiraled after that, and so I had a friend who suggested that I basically open a wand shop and call it Wendy Darling's Wands. And it was funny that he said that because I already had that page when I was going to do it the first time. And then I was like, nah, it's too much work. So it's not too much work. It's very fulfilling now, now that I'm wanting to do it. And I'm really loving wire wrapping. It's very cathartic. And I want to wrap everything now. So yeah, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I want to create items that people will be drawn to and use and feel good about them. And they're all going to be made with love and light and positive intention. You know, I want to give something that someone is going to love as much as I love making it, or as much as I love my little crystal collection. And it's growing. It has like exploded actually. But yeah, I have an abundance of oak and cedar and pine, and my inventory is rather, or my overhead is rather low. I can go outside and pick a branch, and I'm not going to disturb a tree or cut down anything. I will find there's plenty on the ground. And especially with the storm that came through in December, there's still lots and lots that have broken, and they're just kind of like, you know, there. And so I can really utilize these items, and I have a wood burning kit as well, which I will be offering for other stuff. I'm going to be wood burning into pieces of oak as natural as possible. Everything is, I'm trying to stick with vegan items. Like all my colors, my dyes are going to be natural dyes, natural based dyes like vegetable and like fruit based dyes. So as chemical less as I possibly can be. So, you know, that's pretty much it. And I plan on having candles and other little bits and bobs. And I also have collaborated with my friend Jerry, who is my childhood friend Deborah's older brother. And Debbie and I were like thick as thieves when we were kids. And I would be at her house or she would be at my house. And, you know, my dad and her dad were like really good friends for many, many years. And he's passed on. So, But anyway, he makes vinyl stickers. So my logo is being made into a sticker. So every order will have a sticker in it. I will actually be offering stickers in my shop. I will have pentagrams, pentacles. I will have the like crescent moons. I don't know what all I'm going to have. I'll have the horned god. I'll have the triple goddess. Those are just the ones off the top of my head. So, and there's going to be a variation of colors, and you can pick that off of my Etsy site. So I'm very excited to incorporate that into it. It's called Hijinks Vinyl Art. And yeah, so I'm really excited to see what happens. He's on vacation right now. I think he's at Disney. I'm really jealous. But when he gets back, then we're going to just hit it hard. And it's pretty cool because they're in Texas. And so, you know, that's going to be kind of like home. I'm bringing home with me to my site. And yeah, and this is just an opportunity where he can get his stickers out there, and I can have some really awesome stickers to have in my shop. And who doesn't love stickers? I love stickers. I mean, I'm going to put stickers on everything. I have stickers on a lot of things. But, you know, I just thought, actually it was his idea, and I thought it was really awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. My Facebook page finally has enough likes on it for, you know, I can set my name now. So it is Wendy Darling Wands at, you know, Facebook, on Facebook now. So you can actually search Wendy Darling's Wands and it will pop up. What else? And then I have my Instagram, which my Instagram is growing as well. I try to post every little stone, every little thing I'm doing with the jewelry making, every little thing that pertains to it. I'm heavy posting on there. So if I'm busy making something, I take a picture of it. I immediately post it, and I'm trying to get the word out there because I don't want a normal job. I've never been cut out for a normal job. I'm just not. Look at me. I don't do normal. This is my normal. Like, well, not, it's usually black, but whatever. The point is, I want to be able to provide for myself, my family, my dogs. You know, I'm a stay-at-home dog mom. You know, I want to be able to provide that side income that, you know, can pay a bill if I need to. Or, you know, we can go have dinner, or we can go buy that thing we really want just because I've created some awesome things and people are buying them. I mean, that is the goal for me, at least. So yeah, I don't know. When moving out here, my creativity is just like, it always kind of stayed a little bit just under the surface because I do, you know, I was a makeup artist, and that was how I like projected my creativity, was on my face, other people's faces. Now I'm like drawing, and I'm coloring, and I'm creating things and working with my hands, and I just feel like this move has done so much for me as a person to bring out my inner creativity and bring back who I am. And I'm a creative person. I always have been. I've always thrived in art and crafts and things like that. I've just, that is my area, and I want to make a life, you know, I want to make my life easier doing things that I love. And that's why it was very important for me when I started this to make sure that I was doing everything the way that, like, with love, good, positive intentions, good vibes, nothing negative attached to it. I wanted to do things slowly. I started this in March, and here it is June, and I'm just getting things in there. So I have taken my time with it. I have done things, not just jumped into it like stuff I've done in the past, because I always had to do something else, or I had to go to work, or I had to do this, or I had to take care of something else, blah, blah, blah. I was pulled through different directions. I don't have that problem now. And I was able to focus and learn and figure out what I wanted to provide for people. And that just makes me happy. Like, providing something that someone is going to love and use and be happy to have in their collection or in their home, in their magic, in their rituals. That just, That's it. That's it for me. Like, I love it. I love that. And making that stone for my sister, like, I put so much love into it, and I was just so drawn to the fact that I needed to put an amethyst on there. Something kept telling me you need to put an amethyst on there. And that's how I want to work with a lot of the stones and the materials and things like that. I want to work with things that speak to me. I know people are thinking, probably watching this and thinking I'm a nut job, and that's fine. I might be in your world, but whatever. I am happy and I want to create, and that makes me even happier, creating something for someone that they're going to love and cherish. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Wendy Darling's Wands was born because I want to create, and it's always been there, and it's now here. It's in your face, and I'm excited to make wands. I have a lot more of those I need to get working on. There are other things there are other factors in play that stop me from making wands. But I can make jewelry, and I can watch YouTube and watch a tutorial and apply that. So, YouTube University, y'all. But anyway, I have rambled on for like half an hour now talking about Wendy Darling's Wands, but this Wendy Darling Wednesday is all about Wendy Darling's Wands. And Wendy Darling, if you don't know, is from Peter Pan. If you look up my name in baby's books, it says first seen in Peter Pan. That's where I got Wendy Darling from. My makeup company, where I freelance, is called Darling Makeup. It's always been about Peter Pan. Never grow up. I am never going to grow up. I'm almost 40 and I am not going to grow up. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day or night or wherever you are in the world. And please check out all of my links below in the description. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get more of me. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Chainmail.
Don't choke.
Thanks, honey.